Hello, Libra. It's umomgtarot, and this is your someone secretly doesn't want you to know this. So I'm going to have a look using the astrology reading cards, and then we'll just dive in. We'll figure out what they don't want you to know with the tarot. Okay, so here is our person so far. It's giving us Virgo vibes. They're giving Virgo vibes, and we know how Virgos are when they get secretive. They're very lie by omission types, but they ain't. The guilt is on their face. If you know what to look for, they get kind of goofy faced, like stupid. Sorry guys, sorry Virgo cross watchers. I've just been lied to by so many of you. The energy around you is dutiful, hesitant, and humble, with a discriminating, diligent, and painstaking air. We got Virgo energy in the mix, and that's not the worst thing ever. Because what they secretly don't want you to know will be obvious. Alright, so then we have Aries energy, and the energy around you is dynamic and spontaneous. Crusading impulsive action is likely, and Aries is your polarity, so you know what the deal is. You know what the deal is. Have similar like class type of, I expect you to look good and be classy and crap like that. Then we have Capricorn energy. This is also a very matching energy for both Virgo and Aries, because they're stable, practical, structured, and much like Aries, Capricorns are very ambitious and they want to achieve things so they can gloat and be like, oh hey, look at me and not you. Look what I did right here. Look at all these plaques. Look at that. Look at that. There's a certificate. There's a certificate. There's another trophy. You know. Virgo a little more low key. So this person is giving us kind of work energy. They're giving us impulsive action energy. So what is this? Is this doing too much, or is this you want to go to war and have conflict and stuff like that? Because Aries is associated with Mars, the planet of conflict, and so they could get chaotic with this type of energy, especially at work, since there's all this earthy energy. So we'll figure that one out. I mean, why not? But we're going to figure that one out with the Tattoo Tarot. And, judging from Virgo, we know that this person is able to communicate in a very strategic way. The planet that is associated with Virgo is Mercury, and Aries has that Mars energy. So again, the fighting, the chaos, the sparring. And then we have Capricorn, who is ruled by Saturn. Saturn, the planet of structure and stability, routine and responsibility. This person is all about practicality and organization. So let's have a look at what in the hay they don't want you to know. Because I want to know. First card is the King of Cups. Ooh, they might be hiding some feelings. They definitely are hiding some feelings. This person doesn't want you to know. They are giving a lot of that serious Pentacles, earthy type, no-nonsense energy. And so they may not be so freely open with their emotions. And this is why these cards are showing up. We have three reversals. We have the King of Cups followed by the Ace of Cups, and now the Two of Swords. They got some indecision stuff going on. Then we have the Eight of Coins, which is no surprise with all these earth signs. And finally we have the Emperor, who is giving us kind of a Capricorn vibe, as well as an obvious Aries vibe, which the card is associated with. So when we look at these cards, we can see a person who's very disconnected with their emotions, or very unclear about their emotions. And I don't know how much weight they want to give those feelings that they have. I feel like when they don't want you to know how they feel, because obviously that's not a strategic plot point that they choose. Earth sign energy. I feel like there's the Two of Swords would show that there's some indecision about what action to take, or what to let you know, what to not let you know. But it's just safer to just omit information or not talk about feelings. They say feelings don't belong in the business world, so I'm guessing that this is this person's logic and practicality coming through. So if you guys have someone that really does care about you, really does feel for you, really does want a connection with you, and wants to start a connection with you, Ace of Cups, this is a new connection for them. It's not like one they've ever had before, and that may hit them harder than they know what to do with. The King of Cups is usually like, I'm not in control of my emotions. I have my firm and beliefs on how people who are sensitive. There's no crying. There's no this. You never tell. You never admit you're wrong. You never they may have these really dense views on how they handle emotions as if it's like a practical thing. And this might fall by the wayside because of you, because I feel like they have some strong feelings towards you and something that they want to start, but there's just a lot of indecision around it due to other factors. And these other factors are like things that they're like, it almost feels more like excuses than other factors that they have to carefully consider. It's like factors that I have to add in, and so they become excuses so that I don't have to overcome this inadequacy that I have when it comes to expressing myself, my feelings. And it's costing me, and I don't want to admit it to myself. Now, we have the 8 of Coins here next to the indecision that is 2 of Swords. This person is kind of like trying to go with the flow, but it's like you're holding stagnant, so just you make a definitive decision and move forward. But this person is avoiding that. They're trying to keep their eyes down or their head in the sand. Maybe say, I'm focused on my work. I don't want to talk. I don't want to focus on their role as a leader, whether they're the leader and they're very, very much taking their work seriously or their career seriously. They may not be at the point where they want to explore these feelings. They don't want to let you know this. I think that this looks like a spread that comes up for people who are like, well, when is this person going to commit to me? When is this person going to take the next step? When is this person going to yada, yada, yada? And the truth be told is that this person is seeking some sort of earth-based stability in their life, which means their finances and their health needs to be stable before they can initiate anything as far as passion, as far as feelings towards someone else. I mean, Aries energy appears here twice with the Emperor, but we know that Aries is one to really put their values first before anything else. They won't be convinced to do anything that is outside of their values or their timeline. So you can try, but it's not going to work to convince them. And they may not even feel the need to let you know what those boundaries, what those timelines are. Most of them can't even put a number on it. It is what it is to them. Now, I think that it's mostly about work because of this 8 of Coins. 8 of Coins representing that keeping your nose to the grindstone and focusing in on what needs to be done, accomplishing it, achieving it, just like that Aries and Capricorn energy would intend to, and then taking yourself to a place where you're elevated and you can make a better decision from a place of power rather than desperation or, oh yeah, well, sure, why not, or like indifference, or just a place from I'm smart, I know what I'm doing, this is what I want, and this is what I'm going to take, is where they're coming from, where they want to make those types of decisions about how they let you know how they feel. So it doesn't even make sense. It's almost like having to stuff your feelings in a sack, mister, and just dealing with it until you reach a place in your life where you're like, I feel like I can open my heart and expand, keep my options open, or do whatever it is to let my guard down once I reach this level of success through work, through health, something. They're trying to achieve something tangible before they open up their feelings, because they know that their feelings might be skewed by their lack of achievement and their poor self-image if they care about what they achieve before they get into a relationship. So it does feel like this person wants to start something up with you. They don't want you to know that, though. They don't want you to know about their feelings, because then you will feel robbed, because they won't be doing anything about it until they're in a place that they can. So they just don't want you to know about those feelings that they have for you. They are indecisive at times when it comes to you. Sometimes they're very sure. Sometimes they get indecisive, but they realize they're like, oh, I wish I could, but I can't. I wish I could, but I can't. But they know why they can't fundamentally, so they won't. But sometimes it'll be hard, it seems like, for this person to avoid you or not really. And then they'll have to be like, snap out of it, get to work, focus on work until you get to that managerial position. That district manager, that director, that VP position is what they want. And it seems like that's what they're after first and foremost. Too much ambition up here with the personality traits for me to not believe that. And only then will this person be able to initiate anything. I think that initiating things is part of their nature, so it's not like they need you to tell them or you to approach them. They know what they're doing. They're very deliberate. Aries energy is very much about, if you were to, let's say it was an Aries man and you were to ask them out, and they would feel emasculated by that. Not all signs would, but they would be like, forget it. I can't. No. Like, and so same with this person. They just need to reach that level. So just chill out, relax, do what you got to do in the meantime. They're holding these feelings back so that they don't ruin your growth or keep you open to the possibility of somebody else coming along. They're not trying to be selfish. They're trying to be practical. And once they it could be even just a project that they need to get done. It could be sooner than you think, but it could also be later than you think. So I wouldn't hold my breath, but this is what they secretly don't want you to know. All right, so there it is. That is your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment, share the video, and if you'd like your own personal reading, please check out the description for a link to my website, as well as a link to my Etsy shop. And I will see you in the next one. See that? That's what happens behind the scenes after we done. Alright? Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.